Every era finds its reflection in dystopian fiction. Some say we're living in Orwell's 1984, a world of surveillance and thought control. Others point to Huxley's Brave New World. This is where pleasure, distraction, and comfort replace freedom. But is our world truly a copy of these classics? Or have we entered a hybrid? Or even stranger, dystopia? Orwell imagined a society where language is weaponized, surveillance is total, and dissent is crushed. Today, we do see mass data collections by governments and corporations, algorithmic moderation and acceptable speech, social pressure to conform to shifting norms. But unlike 1984, most monitoring is outsourced to private companies and willingly adopted for convenience. Enter Huxley's vision, which was less about fear and more about sedation. An endless stream of entertainment and instant gratification. The commodification of, well, everything, even relationships. And a population pacified by comfort, not repression. I would argue that what I'm calling the extraction age, minds full of algorithm-driven feeds and dopamine loops, as well as this whole cult of optimization, the cult of mastery. They smell more of Huxley than of Orwell. And what about the others? Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451 warned of a world where literacy and critical thought decay under the weight of distractions. Blade Runner, as we've explored, it evokes urban alienation, blurred realities, and artificial intimacy. And of course, we shouldn't forget Soylent Green, Logan's Run, and so many others. Elements of some of these are visible today. We have the slow erosion of deep reading, the rise of synthetic or superficial relationships, the feeling of disconnection in hyper-connected or overpopulated cities. And above all, we have the absence of the natural world. Perhaps our world really is stranger than fiction. Maybe we exist in a kind of hybrid dystopia. We have surveillance, but it's often voluntary. Distraction does pacify us, but we still suffer from anxiety and loneliness. Reality does blur between authentic and artificial, and that's both online and offline. So it could be true. We live in a world that borrows from many dystopias, and yet it's wholly its own. It's a place where the line between freedom and control, pleasure and passivity, it's perpetually shifting. Sounds more like Logan's Run. Anyway, we're sticking with Orwell and Huxley, primarily on this one. So which dystopia are we living in? Orwell and Huxley, they both saw parts of our world, but neither could have predicted the algorithmic, commodified, and hybrid world that we now inhabit. Perhaps the real danger, my friends, is thinking that we're just in one dystopia. The truth is, probably, we've been infected by many, and we are dead set on inventing a new one every day. Oh, I think I know which dystopia we're in. We're in Calhoun's dystopia, the one I call Universe 26. Isolation, withdrawal, lack or abandonment of roles, growing violence, chaos in general. Except Calhoun's was an experiment. It wasn't fiction at all. It was based on rodents. And here we are then, rodents all. And there it is. Behavioral threshold monster, longing to drag us all down into Calhoun's behavioral sink. So go off now, back to another doom-scrolling trap. Feel free to leave a comment in the comments section on your way out. If you found anything useful, you can please take a moment and like, share, and subscribe. You can even ring the little bell for notifications. Until next time, this is Katatu saying, so long from Universe 26, the channel at the end of the universe.
Thank you.